Hello there. The account listed above has continued to ticket in appealing our decision on a matter. At this time, we must ask you to adhere to the outcome we have provided. Continued contacts regarding this situation will not receive a response and may result in severe penalties for this account. We understand that accidents and mistakes can result in gameplay behavior that isn't perceived as ideal. Customer service as a whole, from individual game masters to global directors, do everything in our power to deliver an ideal experience. However, as with every job, there are policies and procedures in place to ensure we're upholding the intended game design. Many of us are avid players of our products as well and understand why you're asking for a different outcome. We would like to make it clear that the resolution you've received will be the only one we can offer as a business. While we understand and welcome additional contacts that further clarify a situation, there comes a point where the outcome we're providing is the correct one for us as a game studio. At this point in time, we'd like to make it clear that we will not be able to offer a different solution. Continuing to submit tickets appealing this decision may result in penalties being applied to your account, up to and including account termination. And then there's some more about read this and that. Thank you for your time and understanding in this matter. Regards, customer support, Blizzard Entertainment. This is what I got after trying to ask them why the hell my account was mysteriously fucking banned. I'm currently banned on Battlenet, and this is all of Battlenet. I can't log into the client or the website, and I don't recall doing anything that would have incurred it. When it happened, they didn't send me any kind of notice or message or pop-up or email or nothing whatsoever to notify me when it was coming or why it was being done. It just fucking happened. And then I took a shot. That's my Battlenet client right now. It just says, you're banned. They may as well put a fucking middle finger next to it or a picture of a dick. And that happens when I try to log into the website as well. But apparently it's not a ban. According to this, it's just a 72-hour suspension. I guess they have these words confused because a ban and a suspension are not the same thing. A ban means that you're fucked permanently. A suspension is temporary. But I did not get this when the suspension happened. I got this after ticketing them, asking them what the fuck was going on. Why am I banned? How can I get my account back? I have a lot of money invested in this. And I tried to get them to call me because they have an option for a callback, and I had my phone number there, and they would not do so. And I'm like, yeah, no fucking surprise there. This is why they don't have a phone number. This is why it's a callback and not a phone number, so they don't have to fucking do it. They never, once, tried to call me. And they just sent this, the next day. And it's full of rubbish. It doesn't say anything about why this was applied. This is the only helpful part, really. Violation of customer support interaction policy. But what did I fucking do? Or violate? I looked at this. This must be what it's referencing. You can go to this. I'm not going to go to... This is longer than the fucking Bible, the ULA, but this one here is actually pretty short. It's just talking about interacting with game masters or the ticket system. I have used their ticket system before this occurred, but it didn't do anything that would have incurred this. You're probably thinking, well, he was probably spamming tickets and he made 100 different tickets, or he was sending inappropriate things or profanity on through their ticket system. I was like, no, I was just using it in what I would call a normal way, like any other user. And I didn't even have any active tickets up when I was suspended. The last ticket was several days earlier. They had already looked at it, closed it, and then there was nothing. And then several days later, then I was suddenly suspended. It basically just came out of nowhere. But yeah, this is just full of rubbish that doesn't explain anything. And they're almost lying to you because they threatened me twice in this. And I did send up more than one ticket after I got banned, but I wasn't demanding that they unban me. I just I didn't know. I can't log into the client or the website right now because my entire fucking account is disabled. So I have no idea if a ticket submission actually works. I can't track it or look at it or anything. So I wasn't even sure if it was working. I sent in a ticket, asked for a call back, and it said 5 to 10 minutes, and they wouldn't say anything. I mean, nothing would happen, so I would send another one. So I did send several tickets in, but I had no idea if it was even fucking working because there was no feedback. There was no way to monitor these or timer or anything. You can normally watch the tickets when you're able to log in because you have an area with your support tickets. You can see that you have one open, and if they respond to it, you can open it, and their response will be listed there. I don't have access to any of that because they've taken that away from me. I can't even log into the goddamn site, and they're going to complain about me sending in more than one ticket. It's stupid. But I've read their response. I'm actually going to send a response back, which I haven't sent yet. This is what I'm going to send back, which I don't know if they're actually going to read or not. Hello there. The account listed above has continued to receive unnecessary abuse from Blizzard. At this time, once I can log back into the goddamn site again, I'm going to be refunding my pre-order for Warcraft 3 Reforged. Continued abuse of my account may result in numerous PayPal disputes for all the other prior transactions, no matter how far back they go. I understand that you want to abuse, mock, threaten, etc. your customers, but that isn't perceived as ideal. Your customer service as a whole, from individual game masters to global directors, seem to do nothing in their power to deliver an ideal experience like they should and falsely claim. Your support has no email, no phone number, and I couldn't even get a call back to talk to a damn agent. Horrible. Your policies and procedures in place seem to have no relevance to anything you actually do either. If many of you are avid players and understand why I asked for a different outcome, then that makes your position all the more despicable. I'd like to make it clear that the resolution was not a resolution whatsoever, did nothing to help, and is in no way the only one you could offer as a business. You don't understand nor welcome additional contacts as you claim, else I wouldn't have been threatened twice for sending them. You provided no outcome whatsoever, nor could any decent game studio classify this as the correct one. At this point in time, I'd like to make it clear that no solution was ever offered in the first place. In fact, quite the opposite. Continuing to abuse customers like myself may result in penalties up to and including never buying a Blizzard product again. I'll review the agreement and policies when you review them, or can point out what part somehow justified anything you've said or done. I actually did look over the interactive policy after they sent this, but again, I couldn't find any relevance. I struggle to find any kind of relevance between me and all that drivel you dropped on me. I still have yet to even be told why I was suspended. I should add that disabling the entire Battlenet account made your already awful support system even harder to use. If you don't like people sending in duplicate tickets, then don't disable their ability to see the tickets. I have no idea if they were working or not, and Blizzard never once called me despite listing only a 5-minute wait time. I said in a prior ticket that Blizzard had the worst, most abused forum I've ever used. I must now add your entire support system and staff to the list. Regards, Drain. And I'm going to link this video in the response. I haven't replied yet because I'm going to link the video on it. But there you go. I'm currently suspended from fucking Battlenet because they decided to come after me for some reason. But it's making me change my plans somewhat. I'm definitely not going to be sticking around once my subscription runs out if they're going to abuse and mock and threaten people like this and then drop all this fucking irrelevant rubbish on them if they're trying to. It's just awful. But as soon as I can log back in, I'm going to be canceling my pre-order for Warcraft 3 Reforged. I'm not saying I won't play it and won't record it. I just won't be buying it. And I'm not going to be sticking around. I'm still want to finish everything I was planning to do on World of Warcraft, and there's also the Game Hoarders LP with my priest. But after that's done, as soon as my sub's up, I'm hitting the road. I'm not going to stay around for more of this shit. But that's what's going on right now. And now I'm going to get back to some more Shovel Knight.